It's that time again for Dave's Daily Picks.
It is June 9th, 2025, and this is the Dave's Daily Picks pod, which can be found on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, and TikTok. I'm Dave Sellers, your host. You can find me on X at Dave's Daily Picks. For those watching the video, no suit jacket today. It's kind of a funky Monday for me. Had a great week last week, as we rallied to finish 10-9 for the week, or 11-10 for the week. 2-2 last night after a horrible 2-7 start to the week. We get the sweep of the WNBA. Continues to be a real strong area for me. And the Pacers almost cover for us, but lose by 15. Let's start another week. Let's see if we can make it 4 winning weeks in a row here. I have 3 plays for today, 2 WNBA, which are in the same game because there's only one game today, and 1 MLB player prop. First up, the Valkyrie and the Sparks meet in LA. LA's favored by 6.5, and the total set at 162.5. This will be the 3rd meeting in the young season for these two teams and will be a Commissioner's Cup game. The Sparks and Valkyrie have split their 2 previous meetings this year. Both are coming off wins. Valkyrie handed Becky Hammond her 3rd largest loss as the coach of the Aces, as they blew them out 95-68 over the weekend. If you've been following, you know I was on the Valkyrie plus 7.5, which easily got there. For the Sparks, they went down to Dallas and handled business, winning 93-79. We were on the Sparks minus 1.5 for that one. The last matchup between these two teams, the Valkyrie won by 9. But both teams were dealing with injuries. For the Valkyrie, no Tiffany Hayes. For the Sparks, no Rakia Jackson. Both key contributors for these teams. Both players are healthy for this one. As I said, I have 2 plays on this game. Currently, the Valkyrie are plus 3.5 first half. They've been great last 4 games in the first half of them, with only being down 1 in one of those games, and that was by 1 point. They've either tied, won, or only been down 1. I look for that to continue tonight, so I'm backing the Valkyrie plus 3.5. The other play for this game will be on the total. Both teams are healthy, as mentioned before, which means points. Neither team plays stellar defense. Both are giving up north of 80 points per game. I expect a fast-paced, entertaining game. Don't really know who wins. I actually lean towards the Sparks to win and cover. But instead, we're just going to do Valkyrie plus 3.5 first half in the over 162.5. Last up, MLB player prop. I say because he is a generational player, Mike Trout, over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. Trout gets the pleasure of facing let me double check his name, Jeffrey Springs today, which he is 4 for 9 lifetime against. Springs has also given up 4 more runs in his last 3 starts. I like for Mike to have a good game. If you like home run props, I think this one's going to hit today. I don't play them personally because it's so hard to hit a home run. It really is. And what's the record? It's Bonds' record was 72-73 in 168 games. It's really hard to consistently hit a home run. So let's recap. Valkyrie plus 3.5 first half. We have the over 162.5 for the Valkyrie Sparks, and Mike Trout over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. As always, you can find this podcast on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, and TikTok. You can find me on Twitter X at Dave's Daily Picks. I really, really appreciate all the continued support as we continue to grow this podcast. Views are up, follows are up. Please make sure to share this pod with anybody in your life that enjoys sports gambling and is looking for some free advice. I have no plans to ever charge for this podcast. This is a lot of fun for me. I love sharing my information. I know there's people in this space that do something similar. They're getting paid by people to do it, and that's the only reason they do it. I will continue to do this even if somebody comes around and wants to sponsor this podcast or give me a job. All right. Bankroll management is key. Out.